How you doing? My name is Carlos Ramirez, owner of NVS Audio in Roselle, New Jersey, and welcome to Tool Time Tuesday. Today I want to talk about the brand new SnapOn LED work light, drop light, flashlight, whatever you want to call it. It is awesome. It's got LEDs on the front, on the back, so you can have this side on, this side on. You could have the top, use it as a standard flashlight. You can control the brightness of the front rear side independently. It's magnetic, so you can use it under the hood, under a dashboard. It's got magnets on both sides, so it's got magnets on the back and it's got magnets on the bottom. So for working under the hood, working under the dashboard, anybody that has SnapOn tools knows how strong these magnets are. And know that it's not going anywhere. Obviously the piece of metal I use has burrs on the end, so now that we have it on a flat surface, it's not going anywhere, especially with that bottom magnet. Been using it for a week now, and it is definitely by far my favorite light. I've probably had 15 of these over the years. This was my favorite, especially doing remote starters, because it's the only one that we had that would last 8 hours. I've been using this for a week on a full charge, and if you're only using one side of light, it lasts an entire day. So this, after 10 years, I get to retire this, the DeWalt with the heavy battery pack. This is about 1/3 the weight, way smaller, and about triple the light output. So I can't even use it on full intensity. I actually dim it down about 50% because it bothers me when I'm working under the dashboard with it. It's like 150 bucks. I'm not sure. I'll put a link below, but it's worth it. Anybody that works on cars all day and remote starts all day knows you need good light to be able to see what you're working on. This is really slim. The fact that you know, when you're working and you have it laying underneath the car and sometimes it rolls away from you and you can't see, well, you don't have that issue anymore because you have lights on both sides. So as you can see, illuminates all the way around. I'm really happy with it. Hopefully I get 10 years out of this one like I did out of my DeWalt units. It's kind of expensive, but not really when you think about it, because this unit by itself was $90 plus another $50 or $60 for the battery pack. So this came out to about the same price. Don't like the fact that I understand why the battery's not replaceable and you got to plug it in, but that means downtime, which means this puppy will not get retired. I'll use it whenever this one's on the charger, but this one's by far my favorite. I definitely recommend it. I've been through a lot of these LED drop lights, I've been through a ton of these, and there's some that I used for a week and gave back. There's some that I thought I liked and I didn't. This one, from the first day that I used it, I knew that I liked it, and I don't want any of my guys touching it. This is by far my favorite drop light, and don't touch it. I'll be using it for years. Thank you. See you next week. I know I promised you guys that I would talk about the CNC this week, but we've been so blessed. We've been so busy at the shop that I haven't gotten a chance to mess with it. I got some projects backed up on it that we're gonna be using it for. Charles Brazil sent me over some files so I can do some test runs on the machine. I'm waiting for my bits to come in from Brian Mobile Solutions, and then so we can get the machine going. But it's more about learning the software. I had a couple of negative things to say about the customer service on the ZenBot machine, but the customer service that I received after the fact and the amount of time he spent on the phone with me making sure everything was running properly makes up for the inconvenience of not getting the machine when I should have. Sean has been really good at returning my phone calls. He stayed on the phone with me for like an hour the other day to make sure everything was running perfectly. And I'll talk about it in the next video, how impressed I am with the fit and finish of the machine, how all the parts go together. So I promise you next week we will talk about the CNC, but this week, please run out and buy this light. This light is amazing. Thank you. See you guys next week.